we are driving into the sun. Hey guys, so we have left Chicago now. We're on Route 66, Interstate 55, heading south towards Springfield. Check out the road ahead. Let's go! Hey gang, so like I said, today we were headed to Springfield, Illinois. On the way, we met our first giant. Our first giant is none other than the Gemini Giant. Known as Muffler Men, these giants could be found all across the United States in the 60s, holding a variety of items. The Gemini Giant holds a rocket ship which relates back to an era of fascination with space, the final frontier. While most of the Muffler Men are gone now, the Gemini Giant is standing strong in Wilmington to visitors on Route 66. I should be a singer, shouldn't I? No. Be honest. What do you mean, no?
Rude.
Hey guys, so we are now in Springfield, Illinois. We just drove in from Chicago. We stopped off to see the Gemini Giant as well on Route 66. That was really cool, but he's a bit smaller than I thought he'd be. I thought he'd be much taller. So we're going to rest up now, have some food. I think we're going to Arby's in a little while. Tomorrow is our big day, so we're driving to St. Louis, Missouri. And we're going to see some big things in the city. See you later. Good morning everybody. We've left Springfield today and we're on the way to St. Louis in Missouri, crossing our first state line on Route 66. We've got some bigger plans today. We're going to go see the Gateway Arch and we're going on a river cruise. Stay tuned and let's have some fun. Our next giant to meet was the St. Louis Gateway Arch. The Gateway Arch celebrates the westward expansion of the United States and the pioneers who made it possible. The arch's construction was completed in 1965. Hey guys, so we've reached the Gateway Arch in St. Louis and we're just having a walk around the park now. We've got about 45 minutes until we pull up ourselves, but it is big. And very impressive so far, so let's come and explore, come on. Not far from the arch you have the old courthouse. Known for its civil rights history, it's worth a visit if you have time. Unfortunately, at the time of our visit, it was closed for renovations. foot of the arch is the Museum of Westward Expansion, a wonderful museum covering the founding of St. Louis and its colonial history, the expedition of Lewis and Clark, the indigenous people and the American settlers, the riverfront era on the Mississippi River, and so much more. Not only is the museum free, but if you love learning about local history, it's an absolute must. When it was our turn to head up to the top, we began boarding what I can only describe as a pod, not for anyone who struggles with claustrophobia. The pod hurtles up to the top of the arch to an observation deck, and each group is given 10 minutes to observe St. Louis below. Once our time was up, we headed back to the pods and hurtled back down again at lightning fast speeds. It's well worth the experience if you're in St. Louis. It was time now to meet our last giant, and there's no way to meet the mighty Mississippi other than a riverboat ride. Prepare for a loud horn blast.
Well, I left Chattanooga, boy, had $1 and a dime. Headed out for Nashville on the Hard Rock Line. I'm working on that old steamboat and learned to rob and steal. When my feet had touched dry land, how happy I did feel. Been saving every penny for to make up through the fall. Working for that dollar, but it never adds up at all. Coming around the riverbank, heard the old train whistle sang. The very next thing you hear from me, I've been tied to a ball and chain. Well, come this time tomorrow, reckon I don't know where I'll be. But if it wasn't for that old sheriff, I'd be back in Tennessee, playing cards and crap games, not looking for the score. And if I ever get back home again, I'll never roam no more. Gather round, you good time boys, listen to my song. May not know better, but I know you know right from wrong. Buy yourself a postcard so you can see the lights of town. Find yourself a country girl, keep quiet and settle down.
Hey guys, so we are now at our hotel. Today was amazing. We ended up taking a tour of the Mississippi River, which I never thought I'd ever do, so that's amazing, on an old steamboat. And then there was the arch as well, which we took up to the top, and that was amazing as well. And the museum underneath, when I looked it online, I assumed it was just the arch. You getting an elevator, you fly up to the top and you look out a window. So I was amazed by the museum underneath, which spoke about the history of St. Louis and the Native American history, the colonialism, right up to the modern day. Highly recommended if you're in the St. Louis area. Check out the arch, but also check out the boat tour. That's a 60-minute boat tour, and that was really interesting as well. Tomorrow we are going on a 4-hour ride to our next stop, this hotel as well. I will talk about it on tomorrow's vlog, but essentially I would not recommend it. But we will cover that tomorrow, because I think it's important to cover hotels that are brilliant, but also hotels that are not. So I'm not going to cover that right now. I'm going to leave you in suspense on one of the worst hotels I've ever stayed in. But for now guys, I'm going to wish you well. I'm going to go take a nap, and I will see you on the next vlog. See you later everybody. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of my Route 66 road trip. Next time we'll be checking out the heritage of Route 66's heydays. Thanks again for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications using the bell icon so you'll always be notified of the next episodes and other content coming soon. Remember gang, you only live once. Live big.